I'm Rachel.
And I'm Whitney.
And this is Call It Like It Is. What's up? How was your week?
It was good. I'm a little upset right now.
Why?
Because I went to Taco Bell and they got my order wrong.
What did they do?
I got a veggie bowl instead of a chicken bowl.
Did you order a veggie bowl instead of a chicken bowl?
Oh no.
I cannot.
It's because I went to a different one.
Yeah, if we would have went to our main one.
Yeah.
With that young boy.
Who didn't remember us.
Yeah, he did not remember us. Okay, so we went a couple weeks ago to our favorite Taco Bell.
To our favorite establishment.
Our favorite Taco Bell. And there's this young boy working and...
12. Definitely 12.
12 maybe. Maybe 10.
I don't think he has hair on his nuts yet.
Probably. What if he's watching this shit?
Ruby did tell him to watch.
Ruby did tell him to watch Call It Like It Is podcast.
And Rachel yelled at her.
I did. I was like, shh, don't you tell them that.
Don't embarrass us like that. Oh
Anyways,
my God.
So the first time we go, we tell him we need a lot of sauce, right?
Yeah.
We get up to the window, he forgets that, and he said, how much sauce do you want? I said a shit ton.
Right.
So he started laughing, and he was like, okay, and he just reaches in the box
like,
and puts it out the window into our bag.
Like free-for-all.
I mean, probably
Halloween,
a case worth. Yeah.
Taco sauce bowl.
Yeah, so then we leave, right? So we go the other night, Friday night? Yeah, we go the other night. And it's the same boy working, right? And me, Shay, and Whitney all had mobile orders. All of us had mobile orders. So we get up to the window.
It was at least $100 worth of Taco Bell.
It was $100 worth of Taco Bell between the three of us.
Mine was $14 even.
Mine was probably $40 because of Brandon alone. He probably costed me that much. But anyway.
I think yours was more.
It probably was. But anyway, so we get up to the mic and I'm like, I have a mobile order for Rachel, Shay, and Whitney. He goes, oh, okay. And he's ringing them up or whatever. He goes, damn, that's a lot of Taco Bell. Is that what he said?
Yeah.
No, I got some big orders here.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I said, well, we some big bitches and we like to eat, right? We get up to the window. He's laughing and he's handing us large drinks. He goes, I'm giving y'all large drinks for what you said back there at the window. He's like, that was so funny. I was like,
we'll make up for it because he forgot a drink.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It's okay.
And then we fought with Shay that they didn't have Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
But they definitely do.
It's Dr. Pepper's disgusting.
Thank you.
Barbecue water.
Thank you. A lot of people get after us for that, but I cannot get on the Dr. Pepper
I think
drink.
if it was like the apocalypse and Dr. Pepper was the only thing I could drink, I would drink it to survive, but
I mean, I
would hate it.
Dr. Thunder. I'll drink that sometimes. Or I'll drink Mr. Perky. Is that what it was called? Or Mr. Pibb?
It's Mr. Pibb.
And Dr.
There was a
Perky?
Dr. Perky.
Okay, I would drink those. Or Wham. Is it called Wham? Dr. Wham.
Dr. Wham.
But, I like the cheap shit.
There's probably a PhD pepper.
Sorry.
Got their bachelors in Pibb.
So me and Brandon had an important discussion the other day. It got very serious.
Oh, yeah.
We were talking about, he woke up and called me a cheater because he had a dream that I cheated on him with this bald guy.
Okay.
And he shows me the position he caught me in with this bald man.
What was it?
It was like some kind of pretzel bullshit. I can't
Oh,
even
nobody
know. So he wakes up and he's like, you cheater. And I was like, what? And he was like, you cheated on me last night. And I was like, I did? Was he at least hot?
Right.
He's like, I don't know. He was bald. I was like.
Was it anybody I wanted it to be?
Yeah. Was it Riley Green? Probably not. Was it
It
Dale
never
Earnhardt?
is.
No.
It's never the good ones.
No. But this guy was bald. Okay. And I said, well, how does it feel? Because you cheat on me in my dreams all the fucking time. All the time.
Unfaithful, you guys, in
so
your dreams.
So we get into this discussion, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he said something about you. I forget what it was. And I said, well, if I die, something happens to me, you better get with Whitney. I don't want you to be with some other bitch.
I have to marry him?
I don't know. I don't care what you do.
Okay.
But if I catch him with somebody else other than you, I'm going to haunt his ass.
Okay, so I guess I'll just move in and he can sleep on the couch.
He has a lot of sexual needs. And
I'm not fulfilling them.
Why? I mean, he's getting ready to get a vasectomy, so it's not like he can knock you up. He literally needs someone to take care of him.
I'll fix him dinner and wash his laundry.
And there's no other person in the world that I would trust with that job.
Get one of those molded vaginas.
Oh, there you go. He could use that.
Yeah, because I'm not taking care of
Well,
him
then I'll
like
wrap
that.
it up and give it to you, and you keep
Okay.
it for
You
safekeeping.
can write a letter.
I'll-
If you're reading this,
I'm dead.
I'm dead.
Here's my pussy in a box. Instead of my dick
I
in a
hate
box.
that word. That's disgusting.
I know you hate the word pussy.
One of those like fleshlights.
Yes, a Rachael fleshlight.
Who named it that?
I don't know.
Like, why they call it flesh?
I guess because it feels like flesh.
But that's
Did I ever tell
disgusting.
you about the time I washed that one? Oh,
That's just such an. I'm
Listen.
gonna add that to my list of words that I don't like.
fleshlight?
Flesh
Flesh. Okay.
and pussy.
Well, one time, I had a surgery or something happened, and
You've had a lot of those.
I know, fucking shit. Anyway, so I had gotten Brandon one because I was like, if we can't do it for a few weeks, here, you can have this. I had to wash it, of course, before, take it out of the box. It was the weirdest thing washing a fake pussy that,
Can you call it a vagina?
sorry, vagina.
Thank you.
That wasn't mine. Like, it was just weird.
Yeah, you.
Because I had to, like, stick my fingers in there, and, like, clean it and, like, make sure it was all sanitized. I think,
Was it inspired after somebody?
I don't know. It could have been.
We're playing footsies right now.
I know. Stop. So maybe if Brandon dies, I will get with you instead.
I'm
Anyways.
still not fulfilling your sexual
Oh,
needs.
well, I don't blame you. He has a hand. He can take care of that.
Yeah.
But anyways, what else has been going on other than, the usual?
I was riding around, and as you know, it's Christmas time, right?
Oh, no, yes.
And it just makes me so angry that these people decorate their houses the way they do.
I agree.
Like, Christmas lights piss me off.
Well, we should
Not
probably
these.
take
These
out.
are cute and these match, and we don't have 6 different colors of Christmas types. Like, we don't have some LED. We don't have some multicolor. We don't have the soft yellow.
Yeah.
It pisses me off.
Yeah. That's understandable.
And I could never be a judge in those Christmas decorating contests because they all look like shit.
Yeah.
Christmas threw up in your yard and it's not cute.
Yeah, it's not a very good look.
No.
And 14 of them blow up things. 1 or 2's cute.
Yeah.
But that one house in Newmarket when you drive down by the dollar store. And if this is your house, it's beautiful. But there is too many.
Going up the mountain?
Before you go up the mountain, across kind of catty corner from the Dollar
I don't know that
Tree
I've been.
or Dollar General.
I haven't been over there.
Go over at Christmas.
Is it worse than that house on Route 11?
Yes.
Oh no.
All the blow ups are touching each other. Straight up. They've got every damn one you can get in the world.
It just irrationally makes my blood boil.
Yeah.
And I just want to knock on
Maybe
their
you
door.
should just leave a note in their mailbox. Hey.
No, I'm going to tell them to their face that it looks like shit. They should be embarrassed. Santa's not stopping here because it's ugly.
No presents for you because
Right.
you don't know how to decorate your fucking house.
Right. If you're not going to do it right, don't do it at all.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. So what's your favorite Christmas? What do you like?
Just the white lights.
Just the white lights. Okay. Just the white lights.
Yep.
Well, that's
What did
fair.
you say?
He was saying.
Okay. I can't see from this angle.
What else was I going to tell you? Oh, I want to touch on something. My daughter is 11. She's in middle school. Thank God she doesn't have issues yet with bullying, and I hope that she never does.
Fucking rocket kid.
But me too. But I'm here to say, if you are one of those parents who don't get after your kid for being an asshole, do better.
First, if I don't have kids of my own, but
Yes, you do.
If any of the 5,000
You have-
kids that I love like my own,
Yeah.
come to me and they're like, Nene, so and so was mean to me. I'm gonna show up at your house. I'm going to beat your ass.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna beat your kid's ass.
1,000%.
And then I'm gonna smile in my mugshot
Yeah.
because you're gonna fuck around and find out.
Exactly.
Mhm.
Why are we not teaching our children better? It makes me so mad.
If you're not
I mean,
gonna,
these kids are 11 years old and coming home crying their eyes out from school because kids are being complete assholes.
I don't ever remember. I'm sure it existed when I was
Yeah.
in school. I know it did because kids have always been assholes.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's so much worse now, and it's because people don't get punched in the fucking face.
Exactly. If people got their ass kicked a little bit more,
Right.
I bet they'd take it down a notch.
They need to be humbled.
Yeah. You know, you're going to run your mouth, bitch, you're going to get punched in the face.
I will throw a cafeteria chair at you.
You know, I just had my coworker not too long ago, there was a shooting somewhere, and she said, whatever happened to just getting your ass kicked in the parking lot? Like, why are we shooting each other?
I kind of want to go back to high school now and smack somebody with a lunch tray.
Do it.
Because those, like, you remember, those are sturdy.
Yeah, they are.
They were dropped all the
Yeah,
time.
it ain't
Just
like the
one
little
good
prison
whack.
ones they give you in
Right,
prison.
one good whack.
One good whack, you be out. There goes your peas, your peaches, and everything.
And your attitude.
And your attitude. But it's just bullshit. Like, come on, people. If your kid is being an asshole, make them be held accountable
Well, it's
for
because
that.
they're lazy.
Well, that, and they're assholes. Because they don't, you know, they pick on people. They don't give a shit.
Right.
You know? Oh, just please, for the love of God, teach your kids to be decent human beings.
It's really hard when you have to raise your children.
It's true. That's fucking sad, is what it is.
Raise your children before we have to beat their asses.
Facts. So, what's been going on in your smut life lately?
I'm reading the book we talked about last week. What is it? Braving the Storm?
Braving the
I don't know
Storm.
who writes it or who wrote it.
Her name is... That's not Daphne.
No, it's a different series. Oh, Braving the Storm by Elliot Rose.
Yes, Elliot Rose, because I loved her name. And why didn't I remember that? But what
because they all blend together.
What do you think so far?
I wish she would stop calling him her uncle.
That is a little fucked up. Like, we're past that now. Have you got to the part where they got it on yet?
No.
God, it's so good. Like I said, they start off like with a little bit of playing around, you know, a little bit of dry humping stuff, because you know their niece and uncle, they don't want to fuck yet. But if you don't know the whole story, they're not really related, okay?
Right.
Because they
Closer
are
the kin, the deeper in. That's not my motto. I'm just saying.
Stop. But yes, tell us about it.
I try to picture him as Brantley Gilbert.
I do.
Yeah.
That's what I envision.
He's got like tattoos.
And he's muscly.
Yeah.
He's a $8 million bull rider.
Did we ever look and see if it was 8 or 7? I think it's 7.
Okay, we need to look that up.
What is his name? JP?
J.B. Mooney.
Oh, it's JB?
J.B. Mooney. Mooney.
I want, whoever says that, I want them to read me a book.
Oh my God, we got to find that announcer. Hey, we're going to a rodeo soon.
Did we buy the tickets yet?
No, but we should.
Probably.
I mean, we'll never get to see J.B. Mooney because he don't ride no more. But anyways.
He don't ride the bulls.
But
anyway.
yeah, so it's her uncle, but only through adoption.
Correct.
Yes. So there really is no incest.
They do not have the same blood swimming in their veins.
We may be freaks, but we aren't. I just bad.
Ignore the. She'll be like, Uncle Stormin, and I'm like,
oh, don't worry, because
when
they start getting it on, he's like, you like when I call you, or you like when I call you my uncle or your uncle or whatever, and I'm like, please don't say that again.
Don't say that.
Please don't, because this book is good. I don't want to hear that anymore.
Right.
Gross. So next
it's like
week,
it's gross, but like we're invested.
Yeah, we're reading it, so that makes us gross. Tim's saying yes. So next week we should be able to. You will get to the
I'll
the
finish
spicy stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it.
So my smut book of the week is Bass Akwards.
If you tell me this bitch fucks a bass, Rachel.
No, nobody's fucking any basses.
Okay.
And it's by Iris Adderley is the name. Adderall. So it's pretty much about this girl. It's an age gap. You know how I love a good age gap book.
Love a good silver daddy.
God, yes. That's what they need. So, is it? Are you?
It's
okay?
not my eye. No, there's something in there.
Do we have an eye wash station?
No, I'm good. I got it.
Who is our safety coordinator?
We need a medic.
We need a medic. Do we have a book on procedures? Yes. So Bass Akwards. It's about this girl. She works at this like trailer
Bass
hauling.
Pro?
No Bass Pro. She works at this like trailer hauling place, and her boss is a little bit older, and he's like this single older man. And she has some issues legally that she needs to take care of, so she needs to go ask for a day off. And she goes to her boss and she's like, hey, I really need this day off. And he's like kind of this grumpy man. Like nobody ever wants to confront him because he's so grumpy. And he's like,
He needs to be humbled, apparently.
oh, he gets humbled.
Does he?
Anyways, she asked for the day off. And he's like, okay, if you bend over this table right now and let me rail you, you can have the day off. And she was like,
Okay.
like any great woman would do.
Classy.
Yes, sir. I will take it because I really need this day off from work.
I've done a lot of things for a day off, but
Not that,
railing
right?
the boss was not one of them.
Well, anyways, so then he starts paying her to sleep with her pretty much because he's like,
Prostitution.
prostitution.
Can you call them prostitutes still?
We need to look that up.
Sex workers.
Workers. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
you. We don't want to get...
I don't want to offend anybody.
Yeah, sex worker. But he does.
Whatever.
He starts paying her money, because she really needs money because her dad's and her grandpa's in this legal problems and whatever, and he ends up like, of course they fall in love, but yeah, they end up just banging all the time. It's pretty good.
Is there a story to it, or they just bang?
No, like, I mean, you find out what her grandpa did, like what's going on with her grandpa, why he has these legal troubles, like what she needs the money for.
Trouble? I'm not gonna read it. So just tell me.
He's a hoarder, and the county is like threatening to take his land and his house because his house is like
I
being
must have missed
condemned.
this episode of Hoarding Buried Alive.
Well, I don't know, but the man in the book is hot.
Isn't it crazy how we find, like, we've never seen these men?
No.
But we're just like, I'd fuck that.
Yeah, 1000%.
I would cheat on my husband with that.
With this random ass man.
He's just a bunch of words, literally.
Sometimes I'm like, I think I'm addicted to porn.
In words.
In words. But it's even better than real porn because I can envision it however I want to.
Yeah, it's not awkward.
Like, yeah.
Oh my god, I have a leak in my sink. Let me bend over.
Yeah.
And
Oh
show
no,
you.
my head got stuck in the dryer.
That's what I was gonna say. Oh my god, ma'am.
Or, oh no, my stepbrother walked into my room and I'm in my panties.
I actually don't watch a lot of porn.
We just read it. We just read it.
None of that happens though.
No.
It's classy.
It's classy shit.
Speaking of classy, guess what I've been watching?
What?
Jersey Shore.
That's pretty damn classy.
I'm
Like
so-
old school.
No, the new ones.
Oh, they have new ones.
Yeah, it's called Family Vacations.
Oh, so they're all grown up and have their families and stuff. Yeah.
And go on vacations.
Nice. Do they act as crazy as they used to?
Yeah.
Oh. Is Snooki still like 3 foot tall?
Well, yeah, she was a full-grown adult when it aired. She didn't get implants in her knees.
That would be pretty damn cool if she did.
Yeah, like white chicks.
Why hold my poodle? I love White Chicks. That's one of the most underrated freaking movies of all time. I feel like
I'm hiding behind this mic stand right now.
Are you?
But I'm
Are
really
we?
comfortable and I
Are
don't
we?
want to move.
Are we
Okay.
hiding behind the mic stand? Do you have anything with your crime corner? Like, what's going on with your crime
Yes,
corner?
so, her name is Hannah.
Hannah.
Um,
What we talked about last week, and you couldn't remember.
Her last name is like Kobayashi. Something like that, okay?
Kobayashi.
Yeah,
Isn't that like a famous hot dog contest eater guy? Kobayashi.
I don't
Is
watch
it?
many of those.
Okay,
either.
it is. Okay, that's what I
Okay,
thought.
but like, do you know?
I don't. I just know about the hot dog guy.
She is. So she's like missing.
Oh.
Okay, so she like missed her connecting flight to go home, and she was like texting her family all these weird like, I've been scammed, I can't go home, like yada yada yada. She was missing for like 2 weeks, and her dad killed himself because he was just like distraught.
Because she went missing?
Yeah,
Well, why didn't he wait till find out if she was dead or not?
I don't know.
That's...
And there was like video footage of her
Oh, no.
like at a store.
They still haven't found her?
they are no longer, she's no longer considered, like,
Missing.
She's voluntarily missing.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're not looking for her.
How long has this been going on?
Just a couple weeks.
And her dad unalived himself.
So a lot of people are saying that she was, like, scammed. Because she was, like, videoed with this guy. They met at the airport, I think. And then they were, like, seen around town, like, on footage. And they think that he, like, scammed her for a green card. But I'm like, where'd you get the green card from? Like, where'd you get that idea from?
Was you playing Uno?
Right. Like, wild card.
Yeah. Reverse.
Yeah. So they are speculating that she's in Mexico.
Really?
Yeah.
But why wouldn't she at least tell her family, hey, I'm alive, I'm in Mexico, sorry about dad, like, what?
Yeah.
I'm confused about that.
Yeah, it's a lot. Because, like, she's not, like, answering anybody. Nobody has spoken to her.
Which is even more scary, like.
But she's, like, been seen on, like, footage at stores and stuff.
My God. But that's weird.
Yeah.
Man, I need to look into that.
Yeah.
I haven't heard about that.
Yeah.
Y'all heard about that? I ain't heard about that.
Yeah, her family's mad because nobody's doing anything.
Yeah.
The guy in Mexico, I think he's, like, the liaison between Mexico and...
So there's footage of her in Mexico.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. That's wild. And nobody's even I mean, maybe they're right. Maybe she don't want to be found.
Well, the guy was like, I can't...
There's nothing I can do.
I can find her, but I can't make her leave.
Yeah. If that's...
Yeah.
I mean, maybe there's more to the story on her end. Maybe there's bad things happening at home. Maybe there's...
Yeah. It's a little fishy.
That's weird. Damn.
I mean, I always said that I wanted to go missing for a little bit, but, like...
That's extreme.
I would at least tell somebody
I'd be like, hey, Mom, I'm leaving for a few weeks. Don't let Dad hurt himself.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
I mean, seriously.
Like, don't call the cops. That's fine.
Yeah. When I'm ready to come home, I will come home.
Right.
You know? But I'm alive and I'm well.
Don't off yourself.
God, that's freaking crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to be looking into that because I have not heard about that. Thanks for bringing that to my attention. Did you find it on TikTok or something?
It's been a little bit of everywhere.
Yeah. And I don't know how I've missed it. Like, usually. Yeah, it's probably because my TikTok is full of Riley Green and Ella Langley.
Yeah.
And
mine's like Riley Green and cleaning.
Oh, I love a good cleaning video.
But they just waste all those products.
Yeah. All them bitches that dump 14 things in a damn toilet.
Like, your plumbing must suck.
I'm like, you got foaming shit, you got powdered shit, you got liquid shit. It looks like, okay, when I was younger, we used to make toilet bowl bombs. I don't know if y'all ever did that. Toilet bowl cleaner bombs.
'Cause I got my ass beat.
Well, I did it with an adult.
Oh.
So, yeah. What you would do is, and I probably shouldn't be telling because somebody might go do it. But anyways, that's what it reminds me of. Like, you just waiting to blow up your toilet with all that shit in there. I don't know. So my crime corner of the week, this is an actual story from Virginia. So I'm really excited to talk about it, to say about it. The title reads, Man Accused of Shoplifting During Shop with a Cop Holiday Event at Walmart.
I saw this.
In Chesterfield County, Virginia, an alleged criminal chose the wrong time to shoplift at Walmart in Virginia. According to police in Chesterfield County, a man was arrested for shoplifting at a Walmart store during a Shop with a Cop shopping event. The annual event pairs local officers with family in need to help them buy gifts for their children. On Sunday, the Walmart store was packed with people there for the Shop with a Cop event and included more than 50 ununiformed officers in the store. So this part I'm like, okay, they didn't have their uniforms
because I was gonna be like, all the police cars in front of the building.
Yeah, and he was like, oh cool, this would be a great time to steal.
Yeah.
So they were ununiformed. Okay. This year we added a little flair to it. The police said that flair came when a Walmart employee approached officers at the store to tell them there was a shoplifter in progress.
And they're like, I don't give a shit. I'm not on duty.
I'm off the clock. Multiple officers who were at the store for the shopping event went looking for the suspected thief. As we approached from different directions, he tried to escape out the back of the store where he was apprehended. Police identified the suspect as a 32-year-old, officers learned he was wanted for failure to appear in another shoplifting case. He does have another open case in Chesterfield as well for larceny. He was charged with felony grand larceny for the shop with a cop incident. Police say his collection of items was valued at nearly $1,400. Talk about...
I don't think that's a misdemeanor anymore.
Really?
I think that might be felony grand larceny.
Ooh.
Huh?
Sick burn.
It was
could
only
you
a misdemeanor.
in community service?
I'm a bad girl.
Oh, you're a bad girl. But how crazy! Talk about bad luck. Bad timing, bad luck. I feel like if there's 50 ununiformed officers plus
I feel like
their
a lot
families,
of cops look alike.
yeah.
So
But also the Walmart would be packed full of
Right.
people. Like, you're pretty ballsy.
he probably thought that was good that there were so many people in there.
It would be like
nobody's
distraction.
gonna see me.
Yeah, no one's gonna see me steal this shit.
Wonder if his name was John.
It was not John.
Okay.
It was not John.
Well, I'm just wondering if they could really see him or not. He said, "You can't see me," and then they said, "I spy, bitch."
Yeah. I just couldn't.
That's so embarrassing.
Yeah. I just could not imagine.
Did it say what he stole?
No, it just said that it was valued, the attempted steal value was $1,400. It was probably something stupid. And my mom's going to kill me for saying this, but I'm going to say it anyway. But
Your mom's gonna kill us after the first episode.
I know. But hopefully she doesn't listen to it. But one
She
year
probably is
for
not gonna know
Christmas, one year she probably won't know it.
Rachel,
What the hell? I didn't do that. Okay, anyways. So
all
one
we
year
did
for
was say
Christmas,
she
my
did
mom worked
drugs
at
in utero. Well, while you were in utero.
Yeah. We'll have to get her to talk about it sometime if she'll ever admit to it.
That's your problem. I think my problem is my mom was basically still a child. So, she wasn't fully mature yet.
You all got to grow up together.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Well, then that's just why I am the way I am.
Oh, you're fine. Your mom did great.
She was a child.
Yeah, she did
No,
great.
so, like, I got all of her teenage hormones. So they're just still, like, permanent.
They're permanent in your body.
So I'm medicated.
Well, one time my mom worked at Walmart, right?
Mm-hmm. She banned from them now?
No, not that I know of.
Good for her.
Actually, I think she worked at Walmart a couple times, but I could be wrong. But anyway, she worked at Walmart one time, and it was Christmas or my birthday, and I got a bunch of these gifts that that weren't in their packages. Like, I got DVDs that
Did
were
you just get... You did not get just the disc.
and CDs and a pack of panties. Like, I had panties that were just in there. No plastic, no nothing. Just pack of panties. No lie.
What did you think?
I knew. Like, I knew.
You said, damn.
And like, I admired her because I was like, she really went to this length to make sure I had a gift. Like, she put her life on the line out there. Walmart.
She was risking grand larceny.
Oh my God.
Larceny is such a weird word for stealing.
Yeah. Who came up with that?
I don't know. It just reminds me too much of arson.
Arson. Arson. I just can't. So would you like to play a little game of Hear Me Out?
I would.
Disney edition?
Disney edition.
Okay. So you'll say two and I'll say two?
Yeah.
Hear me out?
Yeah. You go first.
Hear me out.
Okay.
Aladdin. I love Aladdin. With that little vest that shows the chest. You know what I'm saying?
You rhyming.
And I was a poet and didn't even know it. And when he's Prince Ali, damn. Okay. But I mean, I love him when he's Aladdin. Like, put me on a magic carpet.
They're two different people?
What do you mean?
I've seen Aladdin.
What?
Like, I've seen, like, bits and pieces of Aladdin.
Oh,
but, like, it
my God.
It was never my favorite.
We're canceling this podcast right now. We're calling it The Rachel Show. Bitch, how you not like Aladdin?
I didn't say I don't like it. It wasn't my favorite.
Well, you didn't grow up with Aladdin, I guess. But anyways, he's super hot.
Yeah.
And he's like a street rat, so I love the bad ones, the bad boys.
All right, hear me out.
Okay.
King Triton. He's got the muscles.
Okay.
He got abs.
But
We love a good age gap.
how many baby mamas that motherfucker have?
See, I didn't say I was gonna marry him. Clearly, he's got good
Well,
dick.
he's gonna. Fair enough. Yes.
Like,
Okay, he is pretty buff, and he's
Okay.
king of the sea.
Right.
So I could get down with that.
and we love an age gap.
Yes.
He's got long locks.
Yeah.
Imagine what he can do with that spear.
Well, I hope.
Please don't get me with the spear. Okay, you go.
Oh, my turn again?
Yeah.
Okay, Disney edition. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
Cocoa from Pocahontas.
How did I know you were gonna?
Let me tell you, Cocoa from Pocahontas, I was one of the only kids in the world who was pissed that bitch chose John Smith over Cocoa.
Why are you gonna choose a white man?
Right? Aren't they the
And
devil?
then he died like right after.
Yeah.
Too many people.
They got Cocoa died, and I remember I cried because Cocoa died, and I remember him being like, he was like, "Where's Pocahontas? I need to protect her. Like, where is Pocahontas?" And then he gets shot and he dies, and I remember saying, because he had like the little bear paw tattoo on his chest, and I'm like, this motherfucker is hot. He knows how to fish and hunt and provide for you and be there for you and be devoted to you. And the first little white motherfucker that sails up on a ship, don't get me wrong, Mel Gibson is hot because he's the one who did John Smith's voice. But John Smith himself was
I don't really
okay.
find Mel Gibson to be hot.
Oh, young Mel Gibson. Oh, like you talking Lethal Weapon? Or Mad Max?
His name is Mel.
Well, we could call him whatever we want.
Back then, I don't think you could be whatever.
But
you
yes,
wanted to
Cocoa. Cocoa from Pocahontas is one of my faves.
be. All right,
Go ahead.
hear me out.
I'm scared.
Maui.
I like Maui.
He can literally be whatever I want him to be.
Animal-wise.
No, he can be whatever I want him to be.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna pretend like he can be whatever I want him to be. Not an animal.
Not
Bestiality is not my thing.
Yeah, I.
But still, he's buff.
Yeah,
He's tatted.
he is tatted.
Okay. He's got an attitude.
That's
So, like,
true.
3 right there, like 3 for
Okay.
3.
I mean, I could get down with Maui.
Yeah.
That's a good hear me out.
Apparently, I have a thing for the sea.
Apparently, you have a thing for the sea.
But yeah,
That's a good one.
yeah, I feel like they're.
I'm excited to see the new movie,
I know we were supposed to go yesterday.
and we didn't.
No, we didn't.
Ruby wasn't even home, so it's okay.
It's fine. What did we do yesterday?
I ended up watching Smokey and the Bandit again with Brandon again.
Did I see you last evening?
Yeah, we went to Harrisonburg.
Oh, we did. Okay.
We literally went to...
I saw you every day this weekend.
Oh my god. That's a great. Do you have any questions or like things you need to read from people?
No,
If not, I'm going to play a voicemail.
I want to hear it.
Let's see here. I'm going to play it for you.
Hey, ho bags. It's Megan. And I just did a Walmart delivery, okay? And the creepiest guy you can imagine comes out. He's wearing socks. His big toe is peeking through the socks, okay? It's freezing outside. And there's a gravel driveway. Okay, now you've got the setting. He comes up to me. He's going to help me carry in this massive order full of cat litter and Dr. Pepper. He goes, "Hey, shorty." And I was like, "Okay, hi." And he's like, "Come on in. I don't bite. But if I do, it won't hurt because I don't got my teeth in." water. What the hell? So then, this guy's trying to back out of his driveway. And I look, and it's the Orkin truck, okay? So if this man don't bite, the bugs in his house probably do. So I'm thinking, I need to get the hell up out of here as quick as possible. And he has the nerve to start telling me stories about hoarders' houses that he's been in. And I'm like, sir, you are living in a hoarder's house. And I'm sorry if you hear me talking about you, sir, because you were very kind. And you were just a little strange and a little scary. But thank you for not biting me. Love you guys. Bye.
There's so much going on there.
It's definitely because Megan has a big ass. That the guy
And
was just like,
she's fucking gorgeous.
yeah.
Meg is beautiful.
And this guy probably just saw her ass and was like,
He's like, I need to tell this girl. He said, I'm going to tell her if I bite you, it won't hurt, honey.
he's like, I'm gonna have to put my teeth in for
Uh-huh.
this one. That's what he said.
That is what he said.
Megan's not allowed in the trailer park anymore.
No.
She's not allowed at a lot of places.
No. Man, Ty's going to have to, he's going to lock her down tight.
Megan's scarier than Ty is.
I know. Poor Ty. Poor little baby Ty.
The trailer park.
Thank you so much, Megan, for calling and telling us that silly story. The whole big toe poking out of the sock. That
He should have had some socks in that fucking Walmart delivery. They're like $5.
Well, inflation. Inflation.
I think the Dollar Tree has socks.
They do. One pair for $1.25. When are they going to change their name?
Well, what can they change it to?
Dollar Plus Tree.
The Dollar Tree Plus.
Oh, that makes more sense.
I swear on my life. I can't stand you sometimes.
I can't stand myself most of the time. Here's one for you.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for laughing when my friend said my boyfriend and I are doing a role play? Last night, my boyfriend and I were invited with a couple of friends to a seafood boil restaurant, which already sounds fucking gross to me because I do not like seafood. I'm a little bit picky when it comes to food, and one of the things I hate is seafood, but my boyfriend is the total opposite of me. He doesn't have a problem with any food. I'm 21 and he's 24.
Age gap.
Age gap, 3 years. So we went. He ate the boil with a couple of his friends. Ew, why'd you word it like that?
The boil.
Couple of his friends, since it was a larger portion and I got a separate meal. He knows about my eating habits and he always tries to get me to eat new food. It's just something that he does. Halfway through, he offered me a small piece of the lobster, which I've never had before, with his hand. It took a bit of convincing, but I did eat it, and he was watching me for my reaction. Then he kissed my temple. Throughout, he was the one cracking the legs for me, and he kept giving me pieces. Near the end, before we left, I went to wash my hands, and my friend came with me. When we reached, she told me that I should really try to keep the role playing with him more private. I laughed out loud because I thought she was joking, but I seen that wasn't so. So I was like, what? And she told me that it was fine if we have dynamic, it's just not appropriate at the dinner table. I told her not to be ridiculous, and it's genuinely nothing like that. She got a bit mad and said how she saw what he did and how he looked at me, and it was quite obvious. I told her that that's actually insane, and it was totally innocent, and that she's wrong. Things were a bit weird between us after that, and my boyfriend and I left shortly after. Just the look on your face.
Did I miss the part where they were actually role playing?
No, I guess he just kept feeding her the lobster. And her friend was
That
like...
bitch was projecting. She jealous.
She a projector.
She a projector.
She a projector.
Because she's mad. I bet you her boyfriend wasn't feeding her lobster.
Yeah, that's probably...
So
she was just mad because, yeah, she probably don't even have a boyfriend, whatever.
Yeah, they're definitely not happy.
Definitely not. But what can you do?
What would you even call that role play?
I'm sure there's some kind of food role play out there. What do y'all think?
Well, because you have like doctor patient, like
Lobster in mouth.
I guess just feeding someone is a kink.
Yeah.
well right. So it's like a kink, but see that's how you know she's projecting because she doesn't even have the right wording.
Yeah, that's true.
Because she a dumb bitch. I would have told her she was an asshole too. I would have broken up with her after that too.
Yeah, I'd have been like, we're no longer friends. So I already sent you this, okay? But I have to read it for everybody because it's
Disgusting.
hilarious.
Anyway.
There's those little TikToks going around with this little guy here, okay? And they are hilarious. Okay, it's like trauma things that's happened to people, and it plays the like a prayer, but the choir edition. This one I have to share with the world. Shout out to Aaliyah on TikTok. I think that's her name, Aleeya, because I almost pissed myself with laughter today. Okay, all of them kill me, but this one is it. Okay. One time in 7th grade, I went on a school trip called Survival, where we went to live in the woods for a week. What? Excuse me? On the 2-hour bus ride there, my stomach really started hurting, so when we stopped for lunch, I spent most of the time in the bathroom. When we got back on the bus after the lunch break, I had to immediately shit so bad that I started crying, and the teacher asked what was wrong, but I couldn't tell her I was about to shit myself, so I lied and said I was car sick. When we finally got there, we had to hike a few miles to our camp, and I passed out twice on the side of the trail because I had to go so bad, but I couldn't. When we got there, it started pouring rain and thundering, so they dragged me into one of the chaperone tents where everyone was throwing their bags to avoid the rain. So I was under a pile of 50-pound backpacks about to shit myself. When the rain stopped, they decided to bring me to the emergency room because they thought I had appendicitis, but really, I just didn't want to tell them that I had to shit. So my Spanish teacher, who I absolutely hated, starts driving me, my cousin, and a random other girl who volunteered to the emergency room. On the way there, it was basically coming out, and I was trying so hard to stop. It hurts. Yes, anal seepage. I was trying so hard to stop it, but it hurt so badly that I was screaming and ripping my hair out. When we got to the ER, I ran out of the car, but not before I saw a stain where I had been sitting. I left a shit stain in my Spanish teacher's car. The nurses tried to put an IV in my arm but missed the vein, and so I started passing out, but I had to shit again at the same time. I yelled, "Really, I have to go to the bathroom!" So a nurse and my cousin each took one of my arms and led me to the bathroom. I passed out on the floor. I woke up with a nurse holding me over the toilet with my bare ass out and looked over to see my concerned Spanish teacher and cousin staring at me in horror. I still had to shit even though I was passing out again, so the nurse had to hold me up while I shit my brains out, and she had to wipe my ass after. My Spanish teacher saw this happen. I'm in college now, and I still have severe anxiety about not being around a bathroom.
Did she say whether or not her teacher was a man or a woman?
No, she never said.
That was my first question.
That is the wildest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, imagine.
Why? You're just in the woods. Why not veer off the track and go poop somewhere?
Yeah. And could you imagine?
It's thundering. Nobody's going to hear you.
And they're dragging you to the hospital. And you just can't. The whole time. It's just because you have to poop.
I would have just faked dead.
Do you remember when we thought.
Well, I guess then they would have to call, like, the coroner or the cops, and really would just take it longer.
And then you get home and your mom's crying.
And you're like, surprise!
Surprise! I'm alive.
Just had to poop.
I didn't want anybody to know. Like, that's crazy. I'd have rather just shit and got it over with and be embarrassed versus all of that and be embarrassed. Right?
Yeah.
That is crazy.
If I was her parents, I would totally beat her ass after that because that is such an unnecessary hospital bill. And then
Imagine the bill. The bill comes in the mail. Nurse held patient up while shitting.
Right.
$500.
Had to wipe ass.
Had $300. Scans scans of the appendix. $3,000.
Plus, you're gonna have to pay to get the teacher's car detailed
Oh yeah, because there's
because you have a literal shit stain on the. Nobody smelt her.
right, the seepage.
I'm
You know that had to
questioning.
stink. Yeah, but those TikToks are my favorite right now. Going
really
around.
picking apart her story right now.
I know. I hope she's well. I hope she recovers from
Remember that one TikTok where the girl, it was like she was singing and she like made up a song. I definitely sent this to you guys. And she was like talking about how she couldn't go in public, like she couldn't go anywhere but home.
Yeah.
And then she like her she was from a different country.
Yeah.
So they like went back home to see her family and she didn't go for like 2 weeks.
Yes.
And they like had to take her to the hospital
to get it out.
and like she still couldn't get it out. Cuz I have like performance anxiety too, but like
Performance anxiety.
not on that level. Like I'm going to go to the family bathroom,
Yeah. Oh yeah, the family bathroom's where it's at.
but also like
Go in there and lock that door. Not even worry about it.
yeah.
You know?
But like
You blow that shit up. Oh well.
what this is just having me stressed because what did she eat before she went?
Good
She probably
question.
got that Chinese buffet.
Probably. Do you remember that time we thought Jordan just had to shit, but he did have appendicitis?
That is still like my top mean girl story from us because we're like fucking pussy.
Yeah, what a pussy. He's got a shit. No.
He could never be us.
And then he goes to the hospital and like, we have
Emergency surgery.
we have to remove those immediately. And we're all like,
My bad.
sorry, Jordan. We were just making fun of you for having gas. Poor thing. Please reach out to us. We need some good stuff to talk about. Right?
That sounds desperate.
Okay, never mind. Yo, fuckers.
Send me your fucking stories.
Yes, stories and craziness.
I was trying to think of
I hear your voice.
not that.
It's like an angel.
Like Samuel L.
calling.
Jackson, like his voice.
Oh yeah. You ever read his book Go the Fuck to Sleep?
No, but
It's
sounds
the
like it's my favorite one.
Best book. It's like, Daddy, I need some water.
Go the fuck to
Yeah,
sleep.
he's like, okay, I'll get you a thing of water, but now go the fuck to sleep.
Yeah, I just want Samuel L. Jackson to be like, send us a fucking email.
I wish we
I just
could.
keep thinking about there's motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane.
Dude, that movie,
I've never seen it.
we're watching it. We're watching it.
I literally just know that part.
I remember the song.
All right, I guess we should wrap it up.
Yeah. Wrap it before you tap it.
No glove, no love.
Wrap that monkey before you get funky. You know what I'm
Ew.
saying? What?
That's disgusting. Okay. We're out.
Anyways, reach out to us with all your crazy stories and silliness and gossip and rumors and whatever the hell you want to talk about.
Yeah.
And
We'll
we
read it.
are almost to Christmas. Almost. Hope you're ready. We know you're on Santa's naughty list. You just read something to us that Santa probably would not approve.
You read it first.
I did.
Is this your foot again?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
my foot. But anyways, see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.